This is your biology class. Today we are going to start our lesson 4, the human body respiratory system. In this lesson we will learn about respiration, external and internal, main parts of the respiratory system, nose, pharynx, larynx, trachea, bronchi and lungs, their functions. Here we will learn about difference between respiration and breathing, mechanism of breathing, common respiratory diseases. Today we are going to learn about respiration, external and internal. So let's start our lesson. You know that the food we eat gives energy to do work. This energy is used for performing different functions inside the body and also for physical activities such as walking, running or jumping. Without the food, you can't run, jump and walk, because if you will not eat food you will not get energy, and all these activities are not possible at all. So but how do we get energy from the food? Do you know, children, how do we get energy from the food? Where is the energy produced and how it is produced? We get answers of all these questions in this lesson. We have studied that the complex food that we eat gets converted into simpler molecules during digestion. In class, in our last video, in the lesson digestion, I have explained that food is large and complex and it is required to convert it into the simple form. So, the conversion into simpler molecules during digestion, and it gets absorbed in the blood during the process of absorption. Absorption is the one of the step of digestion. This digested food makes its ways to various cells in the form of molecules of simple sugar, fat and amino acid. So this digested food makes its ways to various cells in the form of molecules, that molecules of simple sugar, fat and amino acids. The sugar molecules is the chief source of energy. Sugar molecule is the chief source, best source of energy. Inside the cell, they produce all the energy we need. Inside our cell, this sugar molecule produce all the energy which is required our body. This process of production of energy inside the cell is known as respiration. So, the process of production of energy inside our cell is known as respiration. But for respiration take place, the sugar molecule need oxygen as a fuel. But for this respiration, we need oxygen. The sugar molecule need oxygen as a fuel. It means cell need a constant supply of oxygen. It means that our cell also need a regular supply of oxygen. When energy is produced in cell, carbon dioxide is produced as a waste. When energy produced in the cell, carbon dioxide is the waste. Carbon dioxide is harmful and must be removed from the body. We know, children, that carbon dioxide is harmful for our body and it should be removed from the body. So the production of energy from the digested food involves two major steps. First step is taking enough oxygen and giving out of carbon dioxide. So for getting energy, for producing energy from the digested food, it has two main steps, that is taking enough oxygen and giving out of carbon dioxide, as carbon dioxide is harmful for us and oxygen is required as a fuel for the sugar molecules, and breaking down of glucose molecules to produce energy. Now you have to break down the glucose molecules also to get the energy. The process of respiration is completed in two stages: external respiration and internal respiration. Here you can see types of respiration: external respiration and internal respiration. External respiration means breathing of oxygen and giving out carbon dioxide. Gases exchange at the nasal area. Nasal area means your nose area, okay? We breathe in this oxygen and take out carbon dioxide. Now, internal respiration It is gases exchange between lungs, blood and body cells. Remember children, external respiration means gases exchange at the nasal area only, at the nose area only. But this internal respiration means gases exchange between your lungs, blood and body cells. That is the internal respiration. And this internal respiration is also known as cellular respiration. Cellular respiration include breakdown of food molecules in the cell. Breakdown of food molecules in the cell. External respiration. All animals take in oxygen and give out carbon dioxide. This process of taking out of air is referred to as external respiration or breathing. Breathing has the following two aspects: inhalation or inspiration. That is, taking in of air is known as inspiration or inhalation. Exhalation or expiration, giving out of our carbon dioxide and water vapor, is exhalation or expiration. Internal respiration is also called cellular respiration, as I have told you now. It is a complex process and is completed into two steps. First step is there is an incomplete breakdown of glucose molecules. The process occurs in the cytoplasm. So there is an incomplete breakdown of glucose molecules and the process occurs in the cytoplasm. Do you remember children about the cytoplasm? What is cytoplasm? It is a semi-solid and jelly-like fluid containing a mixture of water, salt and organic compound. Step 2. Glucose is broken down completely with the release of carbon dioxide. In step first, there is an incomplete breakdown of glucose. Glucose is not completely broken down. But in step 2, glucose is broken down completely with the release of carbon dioxide, water and 674 kilocalories of energy. This process occurs in the mitochondria. Now, the energy released during the process of respiration is stored in the form of adenosine triphosphate, that is in short ATP. Adenosine triphosphate, ATP. ATP is also called the energy coin of the cell. ATP is also called the energy coin of the cell. Okay, the energy released during the process of respiration is stored. Where the energy is stored? During the process of respiration, the energy which is released during the process of respiration is stored in the form of adenosine triphosphate, that is ATP. ATP is also called the energy coin of the cells. Remember that. During respiration, in the presence of oxygen, 38 ATP molecules are produced. The process of cellular respiration is similar in plants and in all animals. This process is similar in plants and all animals. However, the process of external respiration is different. The process of external respiration, that breathing in oxygen and giving out carbon dioxide, is different in plants. Okay. Now here is the difference between breathing and respiration. Breathing is a mechanical process. Breathing is the mechanical process and respiration is the biochemical process. Respiration is the biochemical process and it occurs outside the cell. Breathing occurs outside the cell. Okay, it is the external, and respiration, it occurs within the cell. It is the internal. No energy is released. While breathing, you will not get any energy. But in respiration, we get energy. Energy is released and stored in the form of ATP. No energy is released. Now next is in breathing, only exchange of respiratory gases takes place. Only exchange of gases, respiratory gases. Which are the respiratory gases? Carbon dioxide and oxygen. And in respiration, oxidation of glucose takes place to release energy, carbon dioxide and water. So here we are going to wind up our class. Remaining we will study in our next class. So from this topic, you can frame a questions and learned so far and discuss its answer. From here you can make questions and discuss. We'll discuss answers in our next class. Thank you.